Hello there! Once again, this is Anton from Antonimo Bay, and once upon a time there was a thing called rock and roll music. There was also a thing called trading cards. And of course, in the 90s, you had to blend everything together. So we have rock and roll trading cards. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of these or not. They are bizarre. They are just rock and roll trading cards. And we're going to take a look at them today, because it is a weird thing. It's just a weird thing that they had. They had Nelson, Bonnie Raitt. On the backs, they have all sorts of information about the artist, about the groups. It's just super strange. You got Cher. Turn some light over here. Johnny Gill, somebody I don't remember. 24/7 Spies, no idea who that is. The Party, does anybody remember The Party? I sure don't. Damned Yankees, yes. In fact, pretty sure that's Ted Nugent in there. Giant, I don't remember Giant. These guys looked old in the 90s, 80s. I'm not sure exactly when this card set came out. I'm pretty sure late 90s or mid 90s. This got to be mid 90s. Paula Abdul, back, when she was like popular. Doro, I don't remember Doro at all. The Party. So anyway, I bought this giant set of cards. Motorhead, there's somebody we know. I'll bet they're glad to be in the same card set as The Party. No, I bought this big box of these weird trading cards. It was like $7, I think, at an auction or something, and they had just like a couple of different boxes of these. And it was just crazy to buy them, and they just crack me up. I don't know who that is. Jet Boy? Jet Boy. Not familiar with Jet Boy. Blues Traveler, there's definitely a band I recognize. That was late 90s. REO Speedwagon, everybody's of course heard of REO. Billy Idol. Lord Tracy, not familiar with Lord Tracy. Debbie Gibson, yes, I do have some Debbie Gibson albums. Janet Jackson, you gotta have Rhythm Nation, or you weren't from the 80s. Tone Loc, I loved Tone Loc. Another Janet Jackson. Different Billy Idol. Hall & Oates. Oates will become Hall and Hall. Belinda Carlisle. I always love this picture of Belinda Carlisle. I've seen it in other things. Blues Traveler. Fleetwood Mac, my wife's favorite band. The Pretenders. Gotta love the Pretenders. Heart, another one of my wife's favorite groups. Nelson. I've never seen more than just two members of Nelson, so. Paula Abdul. Hoodoo Gurus. I've never heard of the Hoodoo Gurus. I have no idea what they did. Jimi Hendrix band poster? Concert poster. Historic concerts. This series of cards ran forever. Patti LaBelle. Run DMC. So Run DMC is in the same card set as Patti LaBelle. Does anyone else think that that's weird? Belle Biv DeVoe. Don't know who that is. Third Base. Okay, this is I have a couple Third Base albums. I actually love this band. This is like the best hokey 90s rap. It was good stuff. Vanilla Ice. Suicidal Tendencies. They had some great stuff. So all they ever wanted was a Pepsi. Eric Clapton. Taylor Dayne. My wife hates Taylor Dayne, but kind of loves her too. She was working at a store called Merry-Go-Round when these things came out, or when her album came out, and she had to listen to Tell It to My Heart like 80 times a day. It's awesome. Sisters of Mercy, doesn't sound familiar. Big Daddy Kane, no idea. Damn Yankees again. Scorpions. See, this is all the Nelson I've ever seen. It's just those Nelson. The Doors. I hate the Doors. Excel. Hurricane Alice. I have no idea. Teddy Pendergrass. Don't know. Boogie Down Productions. Europe. You can tell they just broke out all those windows for this video. Information Society, no idea. Trouble, no idea. I have no idea. Alana Miles? Alana Miles. She drove Alana Miles. Soundgarden. See, why is Soundgarden in the same card set as Vanilla Ice? What was up with that? Jefferson Airplane. REO Speedwagon. The Smithereens. If I remember right, they're pretty good. Adamski? I don't know. Some of these, I'm sure, like if you're older, you probably have heard some of these. Some of these I've heard of. Some of these I haven't, just because I was raised pretty rural. Mr. Big. Energy Orchard. Energy Orchard. I don't want to sound like a moron, but yeah. Shy. They don't look shy. Ozzy. He actually looks normal there. Debbie Gibson looking absolutely adorable. Bisaya. I'm not familiar with Bisaya. Madonna. Another Alana Miles. Belinda. Dangerous Toys. Never heard of them. Lennon. Europe. Led Zeppelin. It's not a very good picture of Led Zeppelin. They're weird. Jet Boy. Another Jet Boy card. Some of these are duplicates. Some of them just have different photos of this or of the same band. Annihilator. Never heard of. EPMD. No idea. Dave Edmunds. No idea. Jimi Hendrix, of course. Little Feat. Nah, I've probably heard him on the radio. Probably couldn't tell you what song it was. Tom Petty, Without a Hat. Saigon Kick, never heard of. Steve Miller. LL Cool J, first guy to ever survive a horror film. First black guy to ever survive a horror film. You are the man, LL Cool J. House of Lords, no idea. Dangerous Toys, and I literally cannot tell. Do these bands, are they the same band? Is it just a different picture? I can't tell. It's Annihilator. Fates Warning. LL. Bullet Boys. Gypsy Kings. Number 46. Zakk Wylde. 246. Holy shit, there was a lot of these. Bisaya, different Tom Petty. Ziggy Marley. Have heard of Ziggy Marley. Crimson Glory. No. Annihilator. Different Jimi Hendrix poster. Or no, who is that? What is that? I can't ever read that font. Big Brother. No idea. Dad? Seriously? Who the hell named their band Dad? Disneyland After Dark? That is the flippin' stupidest band name I think I've ever heard. Led Zeppelin. Good stuff. Morrissey. I know I'm familiar with it. I couldn't tell you what he does. Perfect Gentleman. No idea. I've heard of this. Yeah. Vanilla Ice. Turtle Power. I got it. Bruce Hornsby. Michael Bolton. Yeah. That hair. Dude. Steve Miller. Cheap Trick. My wife has seen them in concert a couple of times. There's that Bill DeVoe again. Better Shot of the Pretenders lady. Janet. Soul to Soul. Man, they had some lame ass names in the 90s. I remember a band called Enough's Enough. MC Hammer. Everybody loved this. Do you remember he had a cartoon show? Freaking MC Hammer had a cartoon show. Led Zeppelin. Jeff Healey Band. No idea. I'll Be Sure. No idea. Forbidden. Should be. George Michael. Dread Zeppelin. Dread Zeppelin. Nice. This is like a parody band, if I remember right. Ted Nugent, he loved his zebra print. Lenny Kravitz. See, Lenny Kravitz is like later, 1989. I guess I didn't realize he went that far back. I always thought like 90s, early 90s. Bob Marley, the London Choir Boys, Eric B. and Rakim, no idea. George Michael, Ali B. Sure, Jimi Hendrix. Debbie, what the hell did you do to your hair? What did you do to your hair? Rat. Billy B. DeVoe. Ted Nugent. Blue Tears. An even cooler picture of LL Cool J. That's even cooler. Let's see what we got. Fate's Warning. Never heard of. Sanctuary. Never heard of. Another Madonna. Janet Jackson. Different shot. The Who. Steve Earle. Ian McCulloch. Annihilator. Indecent Obsession. Motorhead. Poco? I've heard everything I've heard from Poco. I can't stand. I hate Poco. Force MDs. No idea. Scorpions. U2. I've never seen U2 look this way. Circus of Power. Electric Boys. Goo Goo Dolls. Holy shit, the Goo Goo Dolls were in the 80s? That's amazing. I hate the band Nelson, and here's the reason why. At first glance, you think, hey, it's a couple hot chicks. Oh, wait, it's not. Oh, god damn. That's why I hate Nelson. Because every time you're just like, who's those two blonde chicks? Oh, it's dudes. Oh, shit. Adamowski. Maxi Priest. Freaking George Michael. Hall & Oates. In Excess. I love this band. This is like one of the mega underrated band from the 80s in my opinion. The Who. Allman Brothers. That seems a little old to be in this deck. Law & Order. The band, not the show, guys. More Dred Zeppelin. That guy needs more pants. Historic Concerts. The Who. Historic Concerts. The Doors. Historic Concerts. Led Zeppelin. Big Brother. Joshua Light Show. I'm not familiar with these. All right. A record, for the record, like when you make a band poster for your concert, make it so I can fucking read it, please. Like, I can't read this. Fillmore West. Jefferson Airplane. How come Jefferson Airplane I can read and half this other shit I can't read? You'd think that they would be like totally messed up, but yeah, sorry, I can't read your fucking band. This is an advertisement. You're making an advertisement, damn it. Why can't you make it so I can read it? The Cult. Pretty Boy Floyd. Roxette. Okay, the song The Look, that's pretty damn good. Like, I like the song. Ziggy Marley again. Death Angel. Zakk Wylde. Those guys again. Paul Young. Not familiar with. Johnny Gill. Lionel Richie. Rant. Repeats. Repeat. Johnny Gill. I never did go through the set. Savatage. Savatage. I kind of like that. That's kind of a different name for a band. Good Led Zeppelin picture. Dino. Or was this Dino? I don't even know. Bad English. The Who. Simple Minds. Hey, I love Simple Minds. Way underrated. You did some good shit. Living Color. Hell of a good band. Hoodoo Gurus. The Cult. MC Hammer. Tom Petty. The Doors concert. A better band photo of U2. Led Zeppelin. Michael Penn. Okay. Michael Penn is actually really good. Trying to think of what song it was I heard and just like totally made me love this guy. Anyway, check out Michael Penn. He's got some decent stuff. Troop, never heard of. Lynch Mob. Kings of the Sun. Bobby Brown. Sacred Reich. Never heard of. Sounds scary. There's MC Hammer, looking very shiny. Linear. And if he's got a little electric drum set up front with him. I don't know about that, man. That doesn't really scream cool. I have an electric drum set. I know it's not cool. New Edition. Indecent Obsession. The Who. I can read the Who's poster. The Devo. Lynch Mob. I'm going to keep burning through these. There's so many bands I've never heard of. Voivod? Anybody here heard of Voivod? I haven't. Saigon Kick. Gypsy Kings. Sometimes I wonder what the thought behind like violence. Okay, does anybody remember there was an episode of Strong Bad Emails where he was talking about how to make band names? He was not kidding. Like some of these names, you just take like a regular word and say something else with it. Savatage. Like limousine. Sisters of Mercy. Huey Lewis. Sans the News. Bob Marley. But some of these band names, it's just enough is enough. Yeah, I was talking about these guys earlier. Like, what a name. Like, what a goofy name. Paula Abdul. Another Lenny Kravitz. The Party. Excel. The Doobie Brothers, because we've got one of them. Bad English. Led Zeppelin. UB40. Never heard of UB40. Sting, of course. Heart. More Paula. Sisters of Mercy. Big Daddy Kane. Digital Underground. Never heard of Digital Underground. Jimi Hendrix. Kings of the Sun. Different picture of MC Hammer. Looking very pastorally right there. De La Soul. I think I've heard some of their stuff. I don't think it's that bad. It's kind of pop stuff. Another U2. Little Feat. Jefferson Airplane. Band. Black Panther. Colin James. I know I've heard the name. Can't think of anything he did. Starship. Hells yeah. Bobby Brown. Ozzy. He looks like he just got done eating a bat, which we've learned this last year. You really shouldn't eat bats, Ozzy. It's bad for you. It causes all sorts of world problems. Bonham. Never heard of. Nelson. The full band. Jody Watley. Okay, I have Jody Watley albums. Ted Nugent. Yeah, I think I got like 3 or 4 of her albums for some reason. They're not very good. George Michael. Soul to Soul again. Bruce Hornsby. Duplicate. Excel. Clapton. Miles. Voivod. Martika. Don't know what she did. Hey, Tina Turner. Blue Tears. Bullet Boys. A Better Picture of Cher. I still don't get this name. David Edmonds. Led Zeppelin. Steve Earle. Joey Satriani. Doro again. Yeah, I just grabbed there's like a whole box full. The New Edition. There's some sharp dressed dudes. Tina Turner. Another Vanilla Ice. Lionel Richie doing his Beetlejuice cosplay. Energy Orchard. Digital Underground. 10 cents off your next free purchase of music t-shirts. Pretty Boy Floyd. Troop. BB King. Energy Orchard again. Starship. You know what's weird? I love In Living Color, by the way. Or Living Color. Help me out here. Wingy Mouse Team. I can't pronounce it right. Young MC. Paul Young. Michael Penn. The Alarm. Ooh. Lita Ford. I will trade you your Lita Ford for your En Vogue. It's a good group. You know, I haven't seen no Salt and Pepper yet. What the hell is the Salt and Pepper? Janet Jackson. Tiffany. Gotta love Tiffany. Really cute Debbie Gibson. Bad hair Debbie Gibson. Third base again. Awesome hair Billy Idol. The Go-Go's. How come we haven't seen more Go-Go's cards? Like, and you know what? We haven't seen any Echo and the Bunnyman. There's Taylor Dane, Jody Watley, Sting. We haven't seen an Echo and the Bunnyman card. Where the hell is the Echo and the Bunnyman card? Perfect Gentleman. Crosby, Stills, whatever. Ali B. I don't like Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. Tone Lock, a better shot than we had before. De La Soul, Paul Young, Colin James, Billy Idol. Better Roxette, Crosby, Stills, and Nash. U2, Party, Doors, Eddie Money. We're like 20 minutes in this video and I haven't seen an Eddie Money card yet. No wonder this series sucked. Like, no Eddie Money. Suicidal Tendencies. Jimmy Page. Gypsy Kings. We haven't seen any Bangles cards. What kind of a self-respecting late 80s, early 90s card set would not have the Bangles? I feel ripped off here. Information Society. I think we saw them once. Sacred Reich. Anna Miles. Dino. I'm gonna flip these. Janet Jackson. Shy. Tone Lock looking serious. Roxette. Is that a Clash card? Damn. All these cards, and we finally hit a card of the Clash. I think you can tell who the short packs are. Circuits of Power, like the good groups. And Simple Minds needs to have like a band shot, not just like this one guy. Sanctuary. Jimmy Page, B.B. King, Hall & Oates, Luther Vandross, Alias, Miles, King's X, Soul to Soul, The Doors, The Bullet Boys, Bonnie Raitt, The Who, Law and Order, Tina Turner. Who are you? Karen White? I don't remember Karen White. Santana, Hothouse Flowers. Never heard of you honkies. And Vogue, of course. But yeah, still no Salt and Pepper. What the shit? It was like it back then. Too much Party. Too much Vanilla Ice. Too much Paula Abdul. U2. The Potty. Damn Yankees. Alright, that's probably the best Madonna card I've seen so far. She actually looks halfway decent there. I am not a Madonna hater. I've kind of got, I think, all of her albums. Even though she has sucked for a long time, I still get her albums. Hanoi Rocks. Never heard of. Billy Idol. Lord Tracy. REO Speedwagon. Blues Traveler. Patti LaBelle again. Nelson again. Too many party cards. Pretenders. Repeat. Heavy D and the Boys. Extreme. Kiss. Have we seen a Kiss card yet? Is this the first Kiss card? Holy cow. And now we get two of them. Ali B. Sure. Lionel Richie. Damn Yankees. House of Lords. Annihilator. I tell you what, I'm going to be pissed if there is not a single Bengals card in this whole thing. Man, oh man, we are the last handful. James. Sanctuary. Guar. You have Guar? There's Gwar in this deck. I found a Gwar card before I found a Bengals card or a Salt and Peppa card. Shit. God, Gwar sucks. Extreme. Bonnie Raitt. Beetlejuice. Luther Vandross. Death Angel. Death Angel. Will you be mine? Tina Turner. Stupid name Van Bonham. More money. Dave Edmonds. Morrissey. Joey Satriani. The Allman Brothers. We're running out. We're running out of time. We're running out of everything. Big Daddy Kane. Mr. Big. One Mr. Big card. It's like they didn't know who was going to be cool later. Dad. Dred Zeppelin. George Michael. All right, there you go. That is all of this. This is like a whole shipping box of these damn things. And no Bengals. What are you going to do? Anyway, thought I'd try something different. Other weird stuff that we find that we collect. Anyway, thanks for sitting through it. Thank you guys for watching. That's my story. I will catch you guys later. Bye.